Video, yo. What's going on, guys? So now we have a video today, obviously, because you are watching it. Sick. Now this video is going to kind of carry on from last week's, and by last week's I mean the last video that I put up, where I just cut and verse bulking, and this video is going to be purely based on just what calories should you be on, and effectively how can you find out what calories you should be eating for your desired goal. Now this isn't just saying like you have to track calories to lose weight, or this is the only way to lose weight, or, and by weight I mean fat, but it's just for guys that want to track and want to find out your calories. I'm just going to help guide you in terms of how you will go about finding out how many calories you should be on. Now again, you don't have to track calories to lose body fat. There's plenty of ways to do it, and plenty of people do it. It's just if that's your choice and that's what you want to do, then you need to know how many calories you're on for that goal. So this will help you find out. Okay, so firstly, there's so many variables to finding out or to what calories you're on. Like, there's so many. So I can't, like, when people ask, like, oh, how many calories should I be eating? I don't know. I need to know about you. I need to know so many things that eventually then I can get a rough guesstimate sort of thing. I still cannot for sure tell you. And then asking people like, oh, how many calories are on? 4,000. Oh, you're on 4,000. What are you trying to do? Build muscle? Oh, yeah, same. So I should be eating 4,000. No, that's not how that works, unfortunately. It'd be a lot easier, it'd be a lot more helpful, but it's not. So unfortunately for you, you're going to have to do some of your own finding out, and possibly not eat 4,000 calories, even though that sounds like a lot of fun. It is and it isn't. It gets really kind of tedious very fast, believe me, if you're trying to eat healthy. If you're trying to like eat cake and pizza all day, you'll probably love life. But if you're not, and you don't want to be just like a really unhealthy hobo, then probably don't do that. Okay, so first I've got a list of variables I've wrote down in front of me because organised I am. Your kind of daily activity, so in terms of what you do during a day, in terms of kind of your steps, so keeping your NEAT up, that's standing for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And effectively, that just means how much you burn without purposely going and doing exercise. So just use my chair, just kind of move. So effectively it means how much energy, how many calories you burn at kind of rest, just going about your daily activities. So that could be just going for a walk, but like not purposely doing it for that reason. You just go out for the day and you're doing a lot of walking. But then the whole is the NEAT up 24/7 kind of James Smith kind of pushed. If you know who he is, if you don't, he's quite funny, go follow him. In terms of like, instead of taking an escalator, you take the stairs. Instead of taking a lift, you take the stairs, or you take the long route round rather than the shortest route, or stuff like that. So you're actually moving more throughout the day, therefore burning more calories. It just puts you more into a calorie deficit, which is what you need to be in to lose body fat. So the more you effectively move during the day, the more calories you burn, meaning it's easier to lose body fat. Sick. Okay, your height and your weight does come into it. The taller you are, the bigger you are in general, more calories you're going to burn. If you've got more muscle mass, you're going to burn more calories. So if you haven't got a lot of muscle mass, you're not going to burn as much. If you're huge and you've got loads of muscle mass, you're going to burn more calories. If you're taller, you're probably going to burn more calories. So that does play a big role in it. If someone to 6 foot to 5 foot, they're going to have different calorie needs purely based off that foot difference in height. Metabolism. Metabolism's kind of one where it's just like, it's such a word that's thrown around, like, oh, such a high metabolism, you're such a high metabolism. Yes and no, it does play into it a lot. Some people can just eat a lot of calories and maintain a body weight at a higher percentage of calories. That's just what it is. There's not such thing as a super high metabolism and all this. You can have faster and slowers, but it just means you just have to eat less to get to the same result as someone else, or you have to eat more to get to the same result as someone else. And then kind of your goal obviously is the biggest variable. Do you want to lose weight? And by weight I mean body fat. No one ever has just went, I just want to be lighter. I don't care about the body fat, I just want to be lighter. All I want to lose is weight. No one's ever said that. By losing weight, everyone means I want to lose the fat on my body. That's being really annoying and covering up my muscles, because no one really wants that, let's be honest. So obviously your goal plays, if you want to get bigger, your calories are going to be higher. If you want to maintain, they're going to be lower than that. And then if you want to lose body fat, you're going to be lower than that. They're kind of the variables that kind of go into like finding out your calories. Now, with all that in mind, how do you go about now using that to actually find out a number? Right, so there's plenty of like calorie calculators on the web, on the internet, that you can find. You type in literally calorie calculator. There's the one like bodybuilding.com, and loads of other fitness pages that are like well trusted and well known will have their own calorie calculator on there, and it's basically just a basic equation for like your age, gender, height, activity level, and weight. Some of them have like your body like kind of style as it is. Are you like overweight, lean, athletic, and like skinny, whatever it may be? You can use them. I would say use that or any of those, a rough number to go with. So what you could do, or what I would recommend, is finding that number, go for whatever calculator, do a couple of them if you want, and if it changes slightly, kind of just take an average, but it'll probably be in the same sort of ballpark no matter what calculator you use. Take that, and this is where now you're gonna have to weigh yourself if you really want to track. Now, weighing is not the be all and end all, because if you're putting on muscle, you will, and losing body fat, you will basically stay the same. If you put on muscle, you're going to get heavier, etc, etc. But you can kind of guide. So if you say you typed in a calculator that came out as 2,800 calories as your like maintenance, go at that for like a week, 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, check your weights. If you're drastically dropping, it means that's under your maintenance. If you're putting on weight, it means you're over. If you're kind of staying exactly the same, not really dropping at all, that is your maintenance. And that's kind of the simple way. You literally just weigh yourself every morning at the same time, same situation, same clothing, without any food, without any liquid. So get up, go to the toilet, strip off, and get on a scale every morning, same time, in the exact same place. That kind of just keep all those variables similar, and then you get the most truest weigh-ins. And then yeah, from that, track every morning, take an average for that week, I would say, or however many days, 5 or 6, that you actually track your weight for. After 2-3 weeks, then kind of look how we going. As I said, if it drops, too low. If it goes up, you're too high. If it stays the same, you're there. So then once you find that kind of number, you think, right, that's sort of my maintenance. So now, do I want to get bigger? Up it by 200, 300 calories. Do I want to lose weight? Drop it by 200, 300 calories. And then you'll be in either a deficit or a surplus. And then you'll either, whatever goal it is chasing, kind of muscle building or putting on size, and or losing some body fat, then you're in the right direction to do that. So that is effectively how you kind of go about finding your calories, your kind of maintenance calories, and then you can go as and when on there. Your body does adapt to certain calories if it stays there for long enough. So if you drop down from, say it was 2,800, your maintenance, and then you drop down to 2,000, eventually your body would adapt to that and you would stop losing weight at that calories. But that's a completely different ballpark. This is just how will you go about finding your kind of maintenance starting calorie and how many should you be on. That kind of guides it off that. Now just adding on to that, kind of your macro split, so your split of protein, carbs and fats during the day. High protein, so I usually aim for at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. That's kind of just a good figure to aim for in terms of protein. And then carbs and fats, to be honest, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of studies that have done high fat, high carb. Eventually it all comes out the same as long as the total daily calories are controlled. So you can just hit your protein and then fill up the rest with either extra protein or carbs and fats, however much you desire. Just kind of stay, or try, for the most part, stay to like the nicer end of that. So like the gooder fats and gooder carbs, and the word is not a real word, gooder, but cheese. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I wanted to do. Just quickly guide you how you can, because someone asked me in the week and I was like, good video topic. Probably other people are thinking that. So effectively, how many calories you should be on, look at your maintenance and then adjust accordingly from there for your desired goal. Hope that was a bit useful, nice and fast, nice and short, to the point. Any questions, please contact me via the comment section or my Instagram, which is in the description of the video. And I'm going to see you next week with another video. Everyone, if you're going to see Avengers this week, I hope you have a wonderful time. I'm absolutely buzzing. I actually can't put into words how excited I am for this film. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, comment down anything, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family, and I'm going to see you in the next ones. Until then, later.